The deadly twist. What if the very act of saving Earth actually set us up for destruction? NASA proved in 2022 that we can move an asteroid, but here's the nightmare twist. Pushing one away doesn't always save us. Instead, it could set a cosmic timer for a much deadlier strike. Hidden in space are gravitational keyholes, tiny, invisible gateways that can bend an asteroid's path straight back to Earth. Imagine celebrating survival, only to discover we've written our own doomsday. In this video, we'll uncover the terrifying traps scientists have just revealed and why one wrong move could turn our rescue mission into extinction. 1. Earth's near escapes. Asteroids are not distant threats. They've struck before, and they will again. 66 million years ago, one impact ended the age of dinosaurs. Today, thousands of near-Earth asteroids silently cross our orbit, ranging from house-sized to mountain-sized. Any one of them could trigger devastation. For centuries, humanity had no defense. That changed in 2022 when NASA's DART mission slammed a spacecraft into the asteroid moonlet Dimorphos. The result stunned scientists. Its orbit shifted by over 30 minutes. For the first time ever, humans changed the motion of a celestial body. The world cheered. Headlines called it a new era of planetary defense. Hollywood-style heroics had suddenly become reality. But beneath the celebration, scientists noticed something darker. Deflecting an asteroid isn't as simple as hitting it off course. Space is a web of delicate gravity, and even the smallest nudge can backfire in ways we don't expect. Here's the chilling part. A push strong enough to save Earth today might actually set the asteroid on a course to hit us decades later. In other words, we might not dodge the bullet, we might only delay it. And that brings us to the invisible cosmic traps known as gravitational keyholes. 2. Gravitational keyholes, the cosmic traps. Keyholes sound harmless, but in reality, they are the deadliest ambushes in space. These are narrow zones, sometimes only a few hundred meters wide, where Earth's gravity can twist an asteroid's orbit just right or just wrong. If an asteroid passes through one of these invisible gates, its trajectory is altered. It may miss Earth today, only to be slingshot back on a collision course years later. Think of it like ricocheting a bullet. You survive the first shot, but the rebound is inevitable. Scientists now warn that deflecting an asteroid without absolute precision could accidentally push it into one of these traps. That's why researchers at the University of Illinois are building probability maps, tools that show which parts of an asteroid are safe zones to strike and which are red zones that risk doom. These maps are already being applied to real asteroids, like Bennu, the same asteroid sampled by NASA's OSIRIS-REx mission. Every boulder, every spin, every shadow matters. The wrong impact point could send Bennu, or others like it, into a keyhole that guarantees disaster. Here's the terrifying truth. The difference between survival and extinction could be just a few hundred meters in space. That's why asteroid defense isn't about brute force. It's about threading the smallest needle humanity has ever faced. 3. Racing against time. If keyholes are the traps, precision is the weapon. But here's the catch. Time is running out. For asteroids detected decades early, scientists can study them with probes, radar, and telescopes. Missions like ESA's Hera, heading to Dimorphos in 2026, will provide the precision data needed to create flawless probability maps. In those cases, we get a chance to aim perfectly, but some asteroids are only discovered years, or even months, before a close approach. With so little time, we may be forced to gamble with incomplete data. Even a strike just meters off the intended spot could change an asteroid's trajectory in unpredictable ways. Multiply that error over millions of kilometers, and the outcome could be catastrophic. And timing is everything. A tiny push decades in advance requires little force. A desperate shove at the last moment demands enormous energy and carries enormous risk. Waiting too long turns precision into guesswork and survival into a coin toss. This is why planetary defense is becoming a global priority. International coordination, early detection, and data sharing aren't just nice-to-haves. They're our survival plan. But even with preparation, one haunting question remains. Will we hit the right spot or doom ourselves with our own hands? 4. The choice before us. The discovery of gravitational keyholes has transformed planetary defense from triumph into a terrifying challenge. Deflecting an asteroid is no longer just about power, it's about perfection. One wrong strike could set a countdown clock to Earth's destruction. The probability maps being built today give us hope. For the first time, humanity can see not just how to move an asteroid, but where to strike it safely. Yet the margin for error is razor thin, and hesitation could prove fatal. We stand at a crossroads. Act with precision and foresight, or risk turning our rescue into our ruin. And here's the final twist. Some of these keyholes aren't theoretical. They already exist in space, waiting. The question is, will we find them in time? Thanks for watching. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means the world and keeps our journey going.